Bro, all right, so look, let me give you a little backstory. Hang on. Slow this down, lower him down a little bit. All right, you guys can hear me? Yo, Neo, you know I do my homework, bro. So, bro, let me tell you what happened, right? Last night I couldn't sleep. I've been having insomnia since COVID started, bro. Like, I can't sleep at night. So I'm tossing and turning in my bed. I'm watching South Park, trying to fall asleep. Bro, it's like 3 in the morning and I can't fall asleep. I finally fall asleep for like an hour. I wake back up and I can't go back to sleep anymore. Done. So I'm like, bro, like I need to do something, you know? Get on the computer, start watching some Marvel videos, yada yada yada. I'm like, you know what would be dope is if I go through the history of Marvel. Let's go through the history, but instead of me giving an unbiased opinion, I am going to give a fucking hella biased opinion on the Marvel 2 history. Right? Just to rile everybody up. So, here we are. Here we are. Now, for you guys that don't know, the years that I am referring to is going to be from 2001 to about SBR, which was 2010-ish, right? We're going to be going over those years in particular. We're not going to be touching the filler arc. The filler arc I'll do another time. Right? The filler arc we're not touching that. So the filler arc is everything from like 2013 to now. We're not going to touch that. We're just doing prime Marvel years. Okay? So, for all the noobs that are in here, right? All the new guys, there was this one forum that was the livelihood of Marvel 2, and this was SRK. Shoryuken.com. Yeah, that's about right, Neo. That's about right. So, Shoryuken.com was the home of all the goonery Marvel 2. You had everyone and their mother in SRK.com, bro. And from SRK.com, it birthed a lot of rivalries, a lot of shit talk, some of the best matches. What else? We also had Apex points. How could we forget about Apex points? But listen, man, if I try to go over SRK.com by itself, that's another fucking 2-hour presentation. So we're gonna skip SRK and we're just gonna go into the real shit. Yeah, you had to be there. You had to be there, Bill. Yeah, you had to be there. So, for you guys that are in the chat, who is the greatest to ever touch this game? Right? So I'm gonna break this down. If you guys watch Bleach, we're gonna break it down like Bleach. You got the divisions, you got the squad captains, and you got the supreme commander. Right? All my anime nerds, right? Bang. The GOAT. Now, you guys might know him as Justin Wong, the esports professional and the family man. You know, the guy who's making the YouTube videos and all that good stuff that he's doing right now. But what we know him as is J Dubs. You see that guy right there? You see young J Wong with the do-rag on? This is prime like 2003, 2004 era around here, right? So, quick little notations on this man. Yeah, J Dubs, exactly. Little notations on him. He was the best to ever do it, right? 4-year win streak in Marvel 2. I don't know who he sold his soul to get a 4-year win streak, but this man went undefeated for 4 years, right? Shout out to the SB, I want to say SB3 exhibition, where it was a 3-on-3, but when Justin put the string in his mouth, if you know, you know. He don't lose when he put the hoodie string in his mouth. Right? And then, Evo moment number 37, he got smoked by Daigo. That's what he's known for. He's the GOAT. No, there's no question. Your favorite Marvel player pales in comparison to Jay Wong. So, aside from Jay Wong, we also had some very good players, right? Other players that we can consider captains of a division, right? And like Bleach, we're not gonna. It's not squad 1, squad 2. We're gonna break these divisions down by region. So, to preface this, all the regions are not in numerical order except for the first one, right? The first one is in numerical order. Everything else is irrelevant. Region number 1. You guessed it. New York City. New York City Division 1. Who were the captains? Who were the nicest people in the city? We got Jay Wong, of course. Even though he's Supreme Commander, he was still captain in New York City. We got Kells, the president, IFC Yipes, Desmond fucking Pickney, Josh Wigfall, and Eric Smooth Viper, right? The strengths. We got the lame stuff. We invented the lame play. Yo, Potter, thank you for gifting that sub. Appreciate that. The strengths of New York City. We invented the lame stuff. We invented the smart stuff. Everybody had a sentinel except for maybe Josh. Right? CYF, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Right? Everybody has some Tims. Everybody plays sentinel, and we don't got no weaknesses, bro. We're just the best. Ain't no one was fucking with us. Now, remember, at this time, I was an East Coast scrub. I was a nobody, right? So this is just from me looking in. Me looking in, New York City was the best, bro. New York City was the best. Fight me. Region number 2. Any questions so far? Any questions? I'll move forward. This is gonna be short and sweet. You about to get banned. You see me talking about a lower session from back in the day. You asking me about math? You about to get banned, buddy. Next. Math was non-existent back in the day. I was non-existent back in the day. In case you weren't here, we're going over 2001 to about SBR. Yeah, Potter gifted him a sub. Oh, man. Thank you for that, Potter. Next slide. Division 2, Philly. Captains of Philly. Demon Hayo, a.k.a. Brandon DeShields, and Josh Wong. You guys might not know Josh Wong, but he was pretty good, right? What were they good at? Their strengths. I'm not too sure. I couldn't really nail this on the head, but they were okay. Pretty good, right? They were also really good at hitting that yellow button on the mouse stick. Really, really good at doing that, especially in tournament, especially in losers bracket. They were really good at hitting that yellow button. Brandon was pretty good at the ROM. He could ROM you to death, but their biggest strength was the scumbag tactics, right? Like these guys, they went deep into the bag to have some shit happen in like losers bracket. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandon beating Sanford at Evo. If you know, you know. What was the weakness of the state? Well, not the state, the city in this case. What was the weakness of Philly? They were kind of dry. Okay, so I'll give you low on the yellow button, right? The yellow button on the Moss. You're right, Bill. I actually forgot about Brahim. How can I forget about Brahim? We'll give him an honorable mention. Brahim. He should be a captain too. You're right. So what did the yellow button do? So on the mouse stick, there was this button that I believe it was called like the analog button or something. And when you hit the yellow button, your stick would stop functioning. And back then, the rules were kind of gray about what would happen if your stick stopped working during a set. So usually it became more of a restart situation more than the person whose controller malfunctioned would give up the set, right? So because they knew this, a lot of people would hit that yellow button and they would get a restart on the match. Uh, this is where Brandon was a genius. Not only did he press the yellow button a lot, my man would mash his way to the start screen. So on the Dreamcast, if you press all the attack buttons and start at the same time, it'll reset the game, right? And you go straight back to the title screen. So when there's a mashing situation in Marvel, like when another player is like mashing Hailstorm, Brandon will mash with them, so you can't tell who's gonna cause it, and he would reset the game on purpose. But because the other person was mashing, you can't tell, hey, did this guy reset it or did Brandon do it? You never knew. So the game would reset and you'd be shit out of luck. Yeah. Scumbag tactics, bro. Yeah. Do what you must. Yeah, it was grimy. It was grimy. How long was the Marvel 2 scene playing on the American 6? Till the end, bro. Till the end of the prime years. They still play on the American 6. Anyway, moving along. We're gonna have division number 3. Florida. Captains of Florida. Mix up Mr. Mike Mixon, who is making a comeback and is about to play Roundhouse for 10K and Andy Doom for 5K. And John Sindel, Sentinel. You guys, it was a very short-lived run for John, but he was really good. The strengths of that particular state was that they played the real Blue Magic. And again, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna elaborate on that, but if you know, you know. There was nothing really else to do in Florida besides play Marvel, bro. So that was definitely a strength, and they got good execution. What was their weakness? Their weather's fucking trash. They got never travel because they got trash weather, and they only had about 3.5 Marvel players along the whole fucking state. There was no competition, man. That was their weakness. It was very, very low competition. Vegeta X is not from Florida, bro. Exactly. There you go. You got 3 people. But no, Magneto X was from New Orleans. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, he was New Orleans as well. No Texas. Wow, is that Isaac Graham? Wow. What up, Isaac?
Is ended.
Yo, Isaac, I don't got you on this list, but you deserve a mention. Yo, Isaac, bro, I remember random CF tournament, right? Isaac was playing me in, it was like winner's bracket or some shit. And I got to Isaac. And Isaac was an MSP player. And I was fucking around with different teams at this time. But Isaac knew I played MSP, and he shot me the heart sign, right? So he always did this heart thing with his hands. And whenever he did that, it meant pick MSP. So we just fucking played it out with MSP, bro. That was the shit. That was his shit. You see that little heart? Shout out to Isaac. I lost, by the way. But yeah, Florida, not much to say. I'm looking forward to Mix Up coming back. Honestly, I do. That is, if you know, you know, Potter. I should have just left it at that. You're right. I fucked up. If you know, you know. Um, but I am looking forward to Florida coming back. Mix Up in particular. I want to see him versus Roundhouse. I want to see him versus Andy. I think he'll do well versus Andy. I'm not convinced on the Roundhouse fight though. Really not. I gotta see more. I gotta see. All right. Next slide. I think you gotta pick the gun, Potter. You gotta pick the gun. You gotta pick the gun, man. I don't know if that MSP gonna cut it. Potter trying to get bets. I already know Tree. Potter's like, yeah, I think he could do it, but who you like, Jay? You like Mix Up? All right, bet 1,000. I already know. I already know the schemes, man. I'm not betting, bro. All right. Next slide. Seattle. Okay. There were a bunch of Sentinel nerds out in Seattle. Oh, captains first. We got Ro, Quanizi, Jamar, and Rat. Those were top 4. People told me put Cody Licious on this list. No. Cody, nah. He was not captain material. He was like vice captain around there. You know, these were the captains. Yeah. They definitely had the Sentinel tech. Did they have the best Sentinels, though? Is up for debate. Chunk was really good Sentinel. New York had some nasty Sentinels, too. But they definitely had the best Sentinel tech. They also had that cool combo video with the Michael Jackson music. If you know, you know. And their weaknesses, they style too much, bro. They always went for dumb shit over getting the match. Just finish the match. And their other weakness was Jamar was their best player. Yeah, I said it. He's better than Ro. I said it. Ro was not their best player in my opinion. Ro fell off at the end. Jamar was their best player. Facts. Jamar was dry as fuck though. Jamar was mad dry, but he got the job done. He just, there's a certain level that you're supposed to get over, and they never really got over that level. Now, don't get me wrong. He was, Potter, he was. Don't get me wrong. When Ro first came on the scene, Ro was by far their best player. Like, he made it to Evo Grand Finals, right? And he lost to Justin. But at that time, I don't think Jamar was playing. I don't think Jamar was playing back then. When Jamar came into the scene on Seattle, he was giving Ro a run for his money. I remember watching old videos of Jamar fucking up Ro in casuals. You know, the 56K videos that take you a whole fucking day to download? Like, Jamar was beasting on them. All right. Word, Bill. Word. Sometimes you fucking let that shit download while you went to school. Come back so you have something to watch while you do homework. So, Division 5 is going to be what's the Division 5 is going to be, fuck, I don't even know if I want to show this slide. Because it's going to get people upset. Take a guess who Division 5 is. Let me see it in the chat. Who is Division 5? One of y'all is right. Nope. Cali. Cali. You see that? You see that list of captains? Them boys had some players, bro. So let's go over the captains. Schmitty Schmidt, their best player. Then Chunk. Now this is not in order, right? But Schmidt, in my opinion, was their best player. Schmidt, Chunk, Combo Fiend, Potter, David Lee, Sue, Duck, and any random person with execution. Because they had so many of them, bro. These motherfuckers got some hands on them, bro. They don't drop shit. I'm talking about their mentality is to just hit you and kill you, bro. They don't drop anything. Facts. Did you build? Damn, I lowballed it? Fuck. Okay, so what's their strength? They got hands. We already established that. Now, 9 out of every 10 residents in California played Marvel 2. Right? So I'm lowballing this number, but they actually had over 100,000 players at any given time. It was OD. They throw a local on Friday, they had like 1,000 players in the bracket. They had to cap it at 256. Neo, the only reason I didn't put you on this list is because you came at the tail end, brother. You came at the tail end. Schmidt was doing work before you came on the scene. Right? Neo, you came in at a bad time, bro. Oh yeah. You know, Potter, that Evo where Combo Fiend put Justin into losers, where he guard broke him for the win. That's my shit. That was some good shit. So yeah, 9 out of 10 residents played Marvel, and then they also had the best MSPs. They had the best Santhrax. They had the best Storm Sent Cables. They had the best Combo Fiends. They had the best Team Scrubs. They had the best everything in the world. Right? Everything. Whatever team, even like Team Shoto, they had the best Team Shoto. Everything, bro. These guys are really good. And then the one Evo one that they got made them the best to ever play the game. So yeah, that's the strength of California, bro. Really good coast. Quantity over quality is California's motto. The weakness of the coast. They got the bridesmaid syndrome. If you know, you know. Not gonna elaborate on that. They didn't really have the smart stuff. Again, if you know, you know. They weren't New York. Again, if you know, you fucking know. And a lot of them didn't travel. It is what it is. There was like fucking 5 people from the coast that ever came out to the East Coast. You know, shout out to Potter and Bill. They were 2 of the 5. I don't think Duck has ever came to the East Coast, bro. Duck never came. Schmidt came to the East Coast. Fnatic came. Neo came. Let's see. Of the captains, who traveled? Schmidt traveled. Chunk traveled. Combo Fiend came to that one season beatings, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that one time. I don't ever remember seeing David Lee on the East Coast. Sue came for season's beatings. Combo went to ECC? I don't remember that. I remember him being at season's beatings. Okay. All right, so that's my bad. All right, so maybe like 10 of them traveled. Maybe like 10 of y'all traveled. Duck never traveled. Who else they got? Who else was really good out there that didn't really travel? Duck didn't travel. David Lee didn't travel. Reset did travel. Even Fnatic traveled. Genghis came to the East Coast? Nah, he didn't. Oh, he didn't go. Yeah, Genghis was good. He didn't travel. Did Clock ever? Oh, how did I forget Clock? Clock was definitely a captain. I forgot Clock. He should be on this list. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, because no one know how to fight. Try to do 'em, Bill. Yeah, clock didn't travel. Who else? Who else you guys had? I ain't gonna front. You guys had a lot of players that didn't travel. Sin. Yeah, Potter. That's what I remember about Clock. Right, is like top eight. He would always do well versus Justin and Sanford. And I think that one Evo, he actually like I think he eliminated Yipes. Yo, what up, Eric? Yeah, he did beat Yipes on PS3. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, all right, we could put an asterisk next to it. Oh, we got some lore, Eric. We got some lore from the eyes of an East Coast scrub. Just looking in for the first 10 years of Marvel. He came back in the Jordan 45 jersey, not to play games with you, but to aim at you. Oh, all right. Next slide. We went over Cali. Yo, this was good. I expected it a lot more. A lot more. What's the word? Like a bad reaction for the slide, but you guys took that on the chin like a champ. Next slide. Division 6. We got various. Now, these are the guys that didn't really have a home, right? These, I said maybe Flo. I said maybe, right? Because Chris mentioned Flo, and I said no. Yeah, fuck Flo. Get him off the list. Get him off the list. Scratch him out. Scratch him out. Isaac too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isaac should be on the list. Yeah, yeah. Isaac should. All right, replace Flo with Isaac. Juicy G? Hell no. Nah, 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 nah. Not Juicy G, bro. What did Juicy G win? Tell me what he did well in, bro. The six Mad Midwest tournaments? Come on, son. Derek was good. Derek was good. So yeah, we got Mad Boo, Tone, and we'll replace Flo with Isaac. Okay, well we can add Ruin to the Cali list. We can add Ruin. Also, not for nothing. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I had cough up a lung. Not for nothing. VDO should also be on this list for various, right? Shout out to VDO. My man was holding shit down with fucking Rogue, Colossus, and Ken. Yeah, so yeah, I needed help with this slide, bro, because there are too many people scattered about. Mag X should definitely be on this list. Pat should be on the list, yeah. VDO. So yeah, all these various guys. Now, what are their strengths? They were strong and they didn't have much. He said, what about DSP? Someone banned that guy. They were strong and they didn't have a player base, right? Um, and their weaknesses was they were weak because they had no player base, bro. It worked against them. It worked against them more than it worked for them. You late, Eric. Yo, should we revisit the Florida slide for Eric? Eric, cause you my man. Cause you my man. I'm gonna go back to the Florida slide. This is the Florida slide. Eric, jot your notes down. Put it on your notebook. You got 30 seconds, and then we moving forward, right? I'm gonna give you the bullet points. Mix up, John. They fuck with the real blue magic and they play crack. That's it. Next. All right, what'd you guys say? White Knight and Spyro. Yeah, but Yeah, White Knight and Spyro should be here. They should definitely be here. Not Spyro, just White Knight. Spyro was nice though. Mad Drew, you already know New York is #1, bro. I thought Spyro was nice. Bro, Dark Prince was not a captain. Mike Ross, with all due respect, he was not a captain. Okay. You guys wanna go to Division 7. Division 7, we going south of the border. Mexico. Captains. That one guy, Carlos. Remember him? Strength. The gunplay. You know the set. My man shot up J-Dub, but they can't travel. This is my favorite slide. This is my favorite slide. If you know that set, you know the set, bro. Oh, you guys didn't hear me? Fuck. Damn, I was muted the whole time. Hang on. All right, wait. I spoiled it. You guys know what set I was talking about with Carlos? With Carlos and Jay Wong? I am mashing, bro. Fuck. Eric, you never saw that set? You guys never saw that set? Potter and Bill, I know you guys saw that set, bro. Yeah, he got shot. My man Carlos. My man Carlos, bro. J Dubs caught the business, bro. Nah, I ain't playing shit. PR Eddie, if you know, you know, bro. I ain't playing shit. Go do your homework. Go look for it. I don't even know if that shit's on YouTube, to be honest. It might be on Preppy's site. It might be on Preppy's site. All right, so that's Mexico. Next slide. Japan. Uh... Oh, shit. No? The fuck? He said Mitsu and Liquid Metal. Bro, they would get smoked. They getting smoked, bro. Mitsu's getting smoked. Come on, son. I guess I'm looking up random J-Dub. Bro, PR Eddie, you don't know who J-Dub is? Damn, son. Mitsu came and Bill clapped his cheeks for an hour. I believe that. Nah, bro, the applications is open. The applications are open, bro. We can't have no whack captain. My man, Justin was using Magneto, son. He was using MSS and Team Row and shit. Come on, bro. Come on, Ruin. right, guys. So that's gonna be it for all the regions, I think. So let's do a quick review. We got 8 divisions. We got New York, number one, the GOAT, the best. We the best. You see it? Division number two, we got Philly. Now again, this is not in order, except for New York. That's number one. Everything else is not in order. We got Philly for number two. We got Florida for number three. Seattle number four. Cali number five. Cali's OD. Cali, like their player base was just ridiculous. Division six they're pretty much the nomads of the Marvel 2 community. They don't really got a home. And Division 7 was Mexico, that one guy Carlos. And Japan, we don't really got any. All right, so I jumped the gun a little bit, right? So here we go. We'll go to the prestigious events. Now, the prestigious events were all of the Evos. Every Evo was prestigious. So if you won an Evo, you're on top of the hill. Seasons Beatings 2, Seasons Beatings 3, and SBR are prestigious. There was that one tournament, that one UCLA tournament. I think David Lee won this one. Right? Texas Showdown was good too. I forgot that. Justin beat David Lee on that? Okay. So David got second. Okay. So yeah, that tournament was OD, the Tips and Tricks one. Most of the NECs were pretty hype. SBR was hype. The Evo was also doing something where they branched out Evo into Evo West and an Evo East. I should have added Evo West in here too. But Evo West was kind of Evo, right? I'm not 100% on that. When they did Evo East, was there an Evo West? It was separate? So there was an Evo East, an Evo West, and then the main Evo? Got you. Okay. See, that confused me. Who won the Evo West? Rowan, you won that for Guilty Gear? My man. Dark Prince won Evo West? How y'all let that happen? Damn. Potter saying he didn't win. Schmidt beat him. And it was single elimination? Wow. That's weird. And then we also had the 5-on-5 East Coast versus West Coast exhibition. This was pretty fucking hype, right? This was the match where Sue shitted on Justin with MSP when Just was playing Row, and I think he caught like 4 snapbacks on him on his last character. That was pretty dope, but the whack thing about that was after Sue did that snapback thing on Justin, everybody in the arcade thought they was Sue Mighty. So whenever they had your last character, everybody would start snapping you back. Right? And it was mad corny. Everyone was trying to be like Sue. That shit was mad fucking corny, bro. He was he was ahead of his time. Wait. Did Sue versus Justice MSP Mirror? Who won that? Justin beat him? Wow. Was it close at least? Wow. I mean, not for nothing, bro. Justin had a pretty good MSP, man. Justin had a good MSP. So let's go over the champions of these tournaments, right? Uh so of the Evos, I think Justin won like 4 Evos, right? How many did Justin win? 4 or 3? He won the one where he beat Ro. He beat Ro that one Evo. He won 5? God damn, Justin. All right, so let's go over it. He beat Ro. He beat who else did he beat? Fuck, why am I drawing a blank? He beat Ro. He beat Duck. He beat Sanford on the last one? He beat Chunk. That was like 2008, right? He beat Sanford. He beat Chunk twice. Okay, so that's 5. Who else? Who else we missing? I'm counting 5. So we got Chunk twice, Ro, Duck, Kells. That's 5. I think that's it, right? 5? Ro, Duck. David Lee got second on the Evo? Well, I don't remember that one. 2004. I don't remember that one. I mean, but I wasn't there, so I'll take your word for it. You guys remember that? Nah, he only beat Sanford once. He beat the last one. He beat Sanford on the last one. Justin won a lot, right? All right, and then no, Duck won 2005, Bill. Duck won 2005. 2005 was the year Yipes got knifed up. So Duck won in '05, and then Yipes won 2007. In '06, who won '06? Did Justin win '06? Damn, son, I don't even remember. I don't even remember who won in '06. All I know is Justin won everything from Evo except for 2 of them. Duck won one and Yipes won one. No, 3 of them. Sorry. Duck, Yipes, and Sanford were the other 3 Evo winners. Everything else went to Justin. Ricky Ortiz was really nice in Marvel in the beginning. Yeah, only 4 people. Yep. It goes to show you, right, Potter? Like the game, as crazy as this game could get, there's consistency there, bro. There's a lot of consistency in Marvel 2. Ricky played MSP. So then SB2 was so here's the thing about the season beatings tournaments, right? The season beatings tournaments were really special because all of the godlike players came out. And now this was like one of the main tournaments on the East Coast that West Coast came out to be a part of. There were a lot of West Coast players in these tournaments for seasons beatings, man. So that's why they were prestigious. Shout out to Fuji to Don, bro. Fuji made a lot of shit happen for seasons beatings 2, 3, and SBR, right? So who won seasons beatings 2? We had IFC Yipes taking down Justin in grand finals. That was a great tournament. A lot of upsets. I think like Sanford lost to Arthur and Pools. It was a crazy tournament. Season beatings 3, Chris Schmidt wins arguably the toughest tournament ever in Marvel history, bro. Chris Schmidt probably won that tournament. I really think SB3 was the hardest Marvel tournament, period. and Schmidt took that down. You know, I think you had like Chunk beating Justin in that tournament as well. Everyone was so good. And you had to dodge, then you had to dodge fucking Josh 360, who's playing Combo Fiend on a completely different level. And Chris Schmidt just smoked them up. Bro, that tournament was OD. Watching the videos of that tournament, they're amazing. Yeah, that was a good set. That was a good set. So yeah, it, yeah, it was 7-5 in the hotel room. That was when Schmidt beat Kells in the bracket, right, Neo? I remember that. He was like Pringles. I remember that shit. So the UCLA tournament, the tips and tricks, Justin won apparently. I don't really have the results for NEC, but obviously this is more East Coast because there weren't a lot of West Coast players that traveled, right? SBR Yipes won. Evo East, I'm not sure if I want to count this anymore because this was just East Coast. I'm not sure if this should be on the list. And the 5-on-5, you guys refresh my memory on that exhibition, the one where Sue snapped up Justin. Who won that? Was it West Coast? West Coast won that one? All right, cool. SB4 Chunk lost to Justin again in finals. SB4 wasn't too hyped. That one was like Ascension or something. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. It was so weird, but because like you had like Desmond playing Team Row and shit. Now back then, of course, it's an exhibition, right? So people are saving their real shit for the tournament. But bro, if you go to like a coast versus coast shit, play your real shit. You know, play your real shit. I think that was also the exhibition where Genghis made a Captain Commando comeback on Josh on Wickfall. That was pretty godlike too. Yeah, but that was like overshadowed by the whole Sue Mighty beating Justin thing. Yeah. So listen guys, I envisioned more for this, but the more I started working on this presentation, the more I realized how much of a gigantic task it would be for me to put everything in a slideshow format, man. This gotta be something like this gotta be a community effort where everyone puts their heads together and make a nice little presentation for people to watch because Marvel 2 lore, Marvel 2 history is so rich, it's so fucking deep that one person can't do it, right? It's impossible. It's impossible. So I deliberately said this is a bridge from East Coast Scrub so West Coast can put something together and do it and do their version, right? I want everyone to work together and make the fucking lore, bro. The lore of this shit, like you got Street Fighter 5 lore, you got all these new games, they pale in comparison. It's not even like fucking 5% of what Marvel 2 brings to the table. Marvel 2 is such a beautiful game, not only because of the game, but because of the community, bro. Hell yeah. Yo, Isaac, you know how many slides on the beef that you can make, bro? You got the Josh versus Dark Prince shit. Um, at one point you had Desmond versus Sanford. You had Potter versus Sanford. There's so much like beef that was so great. And just the like the Yipes versus Justin saga and shit was so good. Yeah, we only get one side, right? Hey, Bill, you know the West Coast, you know the West Coast rule, bro. If it ain't on footage, it don't count. And even when it counts, it don't count. You already know what it is. Hey, Ruin, when I come to Vegas, bro, I want all the streams off, bro. I want I want all the streams off. So if I lose a set, it doesn't count. You feel me? Even when it counts, it don't count. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little bullshit presentation. You know, I was just bored out of my fucking mind, and I wanted to do something funny. Get back to the roots of this thing. I can't remember which season's beatings it was, but when Justin played, but when Justin Yep Stafford played that first set, that was a godlike set. I think that was SB2, Isaac. That was a great set. Isaac, did you miss slide number 2? The string in mouth. Keep that string in your mouth, Jay. Remember that shit? That was Fuji. He said I came back from 0. J Dubs. I come back from 0. Oh. Justin, he's the best, man. Yeah, Isaac. People don't realize how crazy that streak was, bro. But you know, all right. So, all right, I'm gonna say something that you guys might be mad at me for, but I'm gonna make a little comparison here, right? What was more impressive, Chris G's run in Marvel 3 or Justin's in Marvel 2? Chris G had a pretty crazy run in Marvel 3 as well, bro. And X Factor was kind of like insane. Justin, yeah, because Justin like never even lost a local, right? He didn't win even. That's correct. That's true. That is true, Eric. Yeah. You're right. I don't even know why I brought that up, bro. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Fuck Marvel 3. You're right. You're right, Potter. You guys are right. Fuck that game. Yo, this is my favorite slide, bro. When I was making this slide, I was cracking myself up. This slide is fucking godlike. Yeah, I remember that, Potter. That's true, Neo. That's true. Yeah, that was like I think that was in that tournament where they were on an island, bro. And there was one where there was one set he was playing Dominion in Street Fighter 4. That shit was crazy to watch too. My man was having a mental breakdown on a chair. That shit was crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was insane to watch. And Dominion was just like on the other end, like, yo, is everything good? Like, what's going on here? All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for this little lore session. I do that was a good idea. Whoever pointed that out, we can maybe do another one just on the beefs on this game. Maybe we'll do another one. But I would love to collaborate with some of you West Coast motherfuckers and get some shit going, man. Let's do something. Let's do something nice for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Let's work together and let's get something nice and make some lore for the culture. Also, if you guys don't know, Eric and I will be commentating. He got a fight card coming up with, I think, with Tree and Coin Toss or whoever. Who, by the way, he got outed for Bill. If you don't know, this guy, Intergalactic Phallus, is actually Coin Toss. He been around. I remember seeing his screen name in the SRK forums back in the day. So yeah, he's definitely not a noob. But anyway, fight card coming up. Me and Eric will be commentating that. We haven't set a date yet, but we will be doing that. Potter's stupid. Potter's stupid. Bill, all right, so nah, I'm not playing anyone in Vegas. All right, so let me if you guys were in my stream the other night where me and Justin were sipping on the black, right? You already know how my stream gets at the end of the night when we a bottle deep and me and Justin go into goonery phase. You already know what it is, right? So what happens is that by the end of the night, 95% of my chat is filled with West Coast people, and 95% of them don't play the game, right? They always chomping at the bit for a match. They always just want to see two people play and throw some money around. That shit is corny to me. I don't like that. Right? Like, everybody wants to side bet, bro. What am I, a fucking clown to like prance around on stage so you could bet some money on me? I don't like that. Anyway, when shit like that happens, I call it out. And I call it out that night, right? Yeah, exactly. Ironic. Sideline dude's trying to make money. What up, ironic? It's ironic that you in here. But yeah, I don't like it's like such a leech mentality, right? Like I just don't like it. Put your own money up. Put your own reputation on the line. Why I gotta play somebody for you to make some money? How about you try to make some money on your own? So Thriller hit me up last night, right? And during that stream, Thriller came on and he wanted to play me for money. Now, if you guys know me on a personal level, you know that I don't want to play anybody for money anymore. Like, that part of my Marvel days are over. Like, I just want to chill. I just want to play the game. My goal is to just beat Yipes. That's it. That's really all I want to do. I want to give him some competition. I've said this multiple times. So I really don't care to play money matches anymore. But when Thriller came in and then you had everybody on the sidelines talking about how much money they want to bet on Thriller, X, Y, and Z, it amped me up, right? So I told Thriller, yo, if we're going to play for something that's going to make me want to play, right? But at the end of the day, bro, I don't give a shit about the game anymore in that regard, right? I just want to play Yipes. So anyway, Thriller hit me up last night. He was like, yo, what day are you going to be in Vegas? Are you only going to be there on the 20th to play Marvel? And I was like, yeah. And I told him straight up, I'm like, bro, I'm really not coming to Vegas to play Marvel. I'm coming to Vegas to hang with my homies. I haven't seen Buck in mad long. And I'm going to Vegas to enjoy my birthday. I'm there for my birthday, and my girlfriend is coming a day after, right? 2 days after, whatever. I'm not there to play a big money match. I'm not doing any prep for him or anything like that. And we spoke. I told him, yo, I'll sit down with you for free. We could play a set for free. I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to sit down with Jay and the Hawaii fellas for free. You think any of them got to shell out money to get me to play at 100%? Nah, I'm going to play my game. And if they beat me in a set, they beat me in a set. It is what it is. I really don't care. So yeah, I mean that's where I'm at in the game right now. You got all you West Coast guys. You come in here, you get trolled by me, and you take it to heart. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You come in here asking for it, man. Yeah, exactly, Potter. You beat me, you beat me. It is what it is. I really don't care anymore. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Vegas should be really fun. I'm looking forward to hanging out with the homies and just chilling and vibing. When Tully was here, it was such a good time. Tully's super fucking cool, bro. It's like it's awesome to have somebody from the West Coast here that you could just vibe with, talk shit about the game, talk shit about life. You know, it's great. Tully's super good energy to have in a room, bro. Super good energy. And he's got like at the game. You know, and again, there are guys from the West Coast that I fuck with that are like that. And if you know, you know. You already know what it is. Shout out to Bill and Potter. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you everyone for tuning in for this little production. Uh Bill, thank you for gifting that sub to Isaac. Potter, thank you for gifting those 2 subs, bro, to Neo and Ryan and CYF. I don't know, CYF's probably knocked out right now. He been drinking since 2 a.m. Thank you for gifting those 5 subs, bro. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. Yo, Isaac, we need to see you in these streams a little bit more, bro. Come back to the crack.